All right, now let's get into some juicy stuff because we're nearing the end of the podcast.
Okay.
Two things, right? We already talked about your parents' support.
Yeah.
I want to talk about your name change because Jordan General, it's it's like when I say I'm Hex Rodriguez, right? Like I thought it was just one thing. The difference between you and me is that you actually changed your last name to General.
Yes.
Correct. Right? Your mom did as well.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Your dad was the only one that didn't.
No.
What's with the name change?
Okay, so as I said before, as I didn't grow up in the, I mean, of course I had everything I had because my mom would provide and she would work very hard. But basically, my biological father, even though my dad is not my real dad, like as of right now that raised me, is not my biological father. He's my real dad.
Yeah.
And so, but my mom at the time, she was working really hard as a single mom, and so basically what happened was, the reason why I changed my name was my biological father kind of scumbagged me, and what he did was, 2014, the year before I started to play, my brother, his name is Joey, he was killed. I'm not going to go into the details, but he passed away, and I wasn't able to go to his funeral, and that really enraged me. And since he wasn't a part of my life, my biological father, that was the last straw for me.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to carry your last name anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's over. And so with that being said, I changed my last name, and I went through it, and just as my
older brother.
Yes, he was older.
How much older?
I think he died when he was 21.
And you were like 14, 15?
15 or 16, yeah. So from there, I would change my name, and that's just how it went. And people would think like, oh yeah, he changed his name because he's a general sort of will. You know what I mean? Like, no, that's not what it was. And I never really thought I had to explain it or thought that people would care that much that I changed my name. But the reason why I did it is because it was literally because of my biological father, and I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to do anything with him at all. Yeah. So, and now like my real father, one that raised me since I was 2 years old. Yeah. We've been a happy family, and that's how it should be.
Family ain't always blood, man. That's a fact. My dad's dad also left my grandma and 3 kids, and my grandfather, my real grandfather, not my dad's biological dad, was my grandfather, Pedro Rodriguez. If my dad's dad would have stuck around, my name would have been last name would have been Vega. But my dad sort of had the same sort of scenario there where I think all of his brothers went to his father's funeral except for him. You know what I mean? Like he says, no, you abandoned us. There's zero chance. And I would have been the same way as my dad. Like if you're that type of person that doesn't want anything to do with me, I'm never, no matter what changes, no matter death, no matter if you're sick, no matter there's no room for you in my life. So, I give you props for that too, man. I mean, being able to say, you know what, I want zero to do with you, period. No more connection. This is my dad. And obviously it is, right? Like he's the one that raised you. He's the one that took care of you. So yeah, that's super cool. I didn't know that. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. So I'm having this conversation with you. I didn't know that Chris wasn't your biological dad. Obviously he's your real dad.
Yeah, he's my real dad.
And I didn't know you had a brother either, man. You're mysterious.
Many people don't know. Yeah. So now you know.
Now you know. That's crazy, dude. So it just goes to show that the layers of someone's true being isn't as easy as most people would think.
You can't judge a book by its cover.
Amen to that, man. Jesus Christ.